Welcome to this audiobook summary of Self-Discipline Mindset by Curtis Leone. Self-discipline is a concept that often scares and frustrates many people. They misunderstand it, thinking it prevents them from doing enjoyable things and forces them to do boring tasks. In reality, we know that self-discipline is essential because it pushes us towards our goals. Deep down, we recognize its benefits. We know it can help us, but we try to deny its importance because implementing it is challenging. Self-discipline is difficult because we are dealing with our internal enemy, which is ourselves. Our mind resists leaving its comfort zone, and our body clings to old habits. This resistance prevents us from changing and becoming better. Change is hard, but with this summary, we will help you. By the end of this summary, you will have the confidence and discipline to pursue whatever you want in life. This summary serves as a powerful guide to self-discipline, focusing on developing your discipline and shifting your attention away from things that try to hold you back. So, let's begin this interesting journey and discover how to transform your mindset, overcome obstacles, and achieve your dreams. Stay with us till the end, and you'll find practical strategies and insights that will change your life for the better. Find out your why. Ace is an orphan teenager who dreams of becoming a professional basketball player. He practices tirelessly day and night. He has given up all bad habits like alcohol and smoking, focusing solely on his training. He is determined to make something of himself and shed the image of being a pitiful orphan abandoned by his parents. On this journey, Ace faced numerous rejections and challenges, but he never gave up. He worked relentlessly until he turned his dream into reality. Self-discipline is the greatest asset of an athlete. However, if a person doesn't know why they are doing something, self-discipline loses its meaning. Ace didn't just become a professional basketball player through hard work alone. It was also due to his driving force, his purpose, his why. Every journey begins with why. You need to know exactly why you want to develop self-discipline. Without this understanding, staying committed to your goals will be hard. Knowing your purpose or why helps you stay determined. It helps you get up in the morning and face any challenges that come your way. This chapter outlines some effective ways to discover your why. The first step is to visualize yourself as the person you want to become. To discover your why, you need to know what you want. If you clearly understand what you want, it will be the best. Visualizing the person you want to become will shift your focus toward becoming better. For example, suppose you want to lose weight. To clarify what you want, you need to determine how much weight you wish to lose and in what time frame. Imagine doing the things you dream of and move forward from there. To visualize, think of a specific time and place and make it a habit to achieve better results. While visualizing, you should sit in a comfortable position. Try to visualize your goals as real as possible, even if they haven't happened yet, and make them your reality. Knowing what you want can help you discover why you want it. After that, you need to understand the reason behind it. For example, Ace wanted to become a professional basketball player. His why was to prove his worth and value to people, and his reason was that he was just an orphan trying to find his place in the world. Your why is essential, but knowing the reason behind it is also necessary. Many people know their why, but it is not enough to push them towards discipline and find opportunities. Many still cling to old habits because they haven't built a solid foundation. It's essential to know why you want your why. This is the reason that helps you change. To understand this, you can make two lists. In the first list, write down all your goals and the reasons for being disciplined and confident. You can also list all the positive effects and benefits of being disciplined. In the second list, write down the negative effects of not being self-disciplined. List all the possible things that can happen if you don't take action. Analyzing these lists will help you understand the real reason behind what you want. Knowing your why is crucial because it will give you a clear understanding of your goals and plans. Knowing your why will make it easier to stay dedicated with full commitment and help you get rid of your excuses. Stop your excuses. One of your worst habits is procrastination, the habit of putting things off until tomorrow. This habit prevents you from becoming a better person and entangles you in activities that do not help you grow. By eliminating the excuses you can make your life easier. Here are some examples of excuses you need to stop making. Stop waiting for the right time. Some people believe that you should only do things when you feel like it. These are usually the people who decide based on emotions, but that's not how self-discipline works. You need to stop waiting for the right time and taking action based on your emotions. Emotions are always changing and highly unpredictable. Relying on them, especially to do nothing, will only lead to worse situations. Self-discipline goes beyond the limitations we impose on ourselves. It doesn't believe in perfect timing. It focuses on what needs to be done. If you find yourself waiting for the right time, remind yourself of your why. Shifting your mindset from excuses to motivation will help you take action. You need to get rid of your excuses before they defeat you. For example, you wake up at 6 a.m. to exercise, but you don't do it because you think it's too early. The next day, you wake up at 7 a.m. and still don't exercise because you think it's too late. If you keep making excuses for yourself, you won't achieve anything. So it's best to do what needs to be done and stop making excuses. Another effective way to stop making excuses is to develop your decision-making skills. As stated by Charles Duhigg, the author of the popular book, The Power of Habit, your brain's part responsible for habits is the basal ganglia. This region is also responsible for storing information like memory, emotions, and patterns, which collectively form our habits. What does this mean in simple terms? The basal ganglia makes habits automatic. Every time you establish a habit, you don't think about it again. You just do it. Therefore, if you want to eliminate a habit from your routine, you need to practice making decisions. You need to prevent old habits from becoming automatic and start building new patterns. Initially, removing old habits may feel strange because your body has followed this pattern for weeks, months, or even years. This makes it difficult for your brain to adjust and quickly accept changes. It will resist changes and pull you back to old habits. This can be the most challenging fight, and you need to ensure that you win. Here's an example. Whenever you look in the mirror, you see that you have gained weight, so you decide to start exercising and jogging. On the first day, you feel excited, but by the second day, you start losing motivation and fall back into your old habit of laziness. This way, you give up on the second day and stop working out. The point is that exercising won't feel good initially because you are going against your daily routine. However, if you don't let laziness overpower you, it will become easier with each passing day. Another method is using a mantra. A mantra is a positive chant you can say to yourself daily. Your mantra should include positive words about you and what you want to achieve. What you say to yourself profoundly impacts your brain. It affects your thinking and guides you in the right direction. For example, if you want to exercise daily, one reason you don't is that you tell yourself negative things. You say that you are lazy, hate working out, or that exercise won't help you. Creating a mantra about self-discipline is the best solution to combat negativity. If you want to achieve a goal in life, you should chant a mantra every day. You can tell yourself that you enjoy working out or list the benefits of exercise. You must believe that whatever you tell yourself is the absolute truth. By doing this, you will convince your body to exercise. Besides chanting, you can write your mantra and place it on your side table or in front of your mirror. Make sure to look at it daily and keep reminding yourself. By following these steps, you can stop making excuses and develop the self-discipline needed to achieve your goals. Create an action plan. Now that you know your why and have eliminated your excuses, it's time to create a practical action plan. This plan will outline the steps you need to take to achieve your goals. You can use free platforms like Microsoft Excel or Microsoft Word. If you prefer traditional methods, you can use pen and paper to create your action plan. Make sure to include columns like time, action, potential problems, strategies to solve problems, and progress status. How detailed you make your action plan depends on you. However, remember that your goals should be SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. SMART goals make tasks manageable so you don't avoid them, but instead strive to complete them as soon as possible. Self-discipline is all about consistency, and it will be difficult to stay consistent if you don't know what actions to take. Planning helps discipline your mind, and starting at a specific time daily will help you establish a routine. There will be many challenges on your journey to self-discipline. To overcome these challenges, you need to plan what to do if something unexpected happens. You can try to predict possible problems or expect them and develop strategies to solve them. For example, if you need to wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow but know you might turn off the alarm and go back to sleep, ask someone at home to be your accountability partner and wake you up. If you don't have anyone to help, try keeping your phone away from your bed so you must get out of bed to turn off the alarm. You can try various strategies to solve your problems. Your goal is to plan for all potential issues and fix them. Next, track your progress. analyze it, and adjust things if necessary. Reviewing your plans and actions results over the past few days will help you know if you have made any progress toward your goal. For example, if your goal was to lose 20 pounds through exercise, you should know how often to check your weight to see any changes. Actively engaging with your plans will help you improve your self-discipline and stay motivated by seeing your progress. Sometimes, you may need to make significant changes to your action plan due to mistakes. Remember that there is no harm in failing. Failing allows you to learn, which is beneficial for a beginner. Instead of punishing yourself, appreciate your efforts. When you fail, you have two options: give up or stand up and fight again. If you focus on your problems instead of finding solutions, you will surely fail. Consistency is crucial in developing self-discipline. Pay attention to your mistakes, understand what and why you did wrong, and then motivate yourself to take action. Don't criticize yourself for making mistakes or speak negatively about yourself. Instead of blaming yourself, learn from the mistake. Use it as an opportunity to grow and motivate yourself to take action. Remind yourself of your why, the reason you started. Paint the bigger picture in your mind and remind yourself that you can achieve whatever you desire. By following these steps, you can create an effective action plan that will help you stay disciplined and achieve your goals. Overcome temptations. Now that you know how to create an action plan, let's discuss how to deal with distractions that may arise along the way. Think of it this way. You started this journey because you knew you lacked self-discipline. You realized you needed to be consistent and committed to achieving your goals. Starting this journey and becoming self-disciplined is like going from 0 to 100. It will be filled with ups and downs. Understand that you cannot learn self-discipline in one day. It will happen gradually. When you face difficulties in achieving your goals, here are some strategies to overcome them. 1. Distance yourself from what attracts you. You know yourself better than anyone else. You know what makes you happy and what makes you sad. You are aware of your old habits, distractions, and the things that excite you. If you know what can bring you down, you should avoid them at all costs. For example, if you enjoy smoking, you should avoid your smoking buddies until you develop control over not smoking. It's best to throw away all cigarette packs and anything that reminds you of smoking. The saying, "out of sight, out of mind," fits perfectly here. Another example, you need to study for your final exams, but you prefer watching Netflix series instead. The solution is to unsubscribe from Netflix and avoid anything that tempts you to watch movies. 2. Visualize yourself resisting distractions. What you fill your mind with impacts your mindset. Remember, telling your mind to resist temptation and visualizing it will inform your brain not to accept temptation at any cost. For example, if you want to avoid eating too much chocolate, imagine seeing that tasty chocolate in the fridge, but closing the door instead of eating it. Keep visualizing avoiding temptation until you feel confident that you can do it. The more confident you become, the more self-discipline you will have. 3. Compare instant gratification with long-term results. Instant gratification means immediate satisfaction. Often we give in to the lure of immediate satisfaction. We know that eating chocolate will make us feel good. We also know that checking social media frequently increases our dopamine, the hormone that makes us feel good. All our temptations make us feel good, but if we remind ourselves that this attraction is only temporary and not long-term, our chances of overcoming it will increase. Another way to avoid instant gratification is to think about the worst possible situation. For example, let's take smoking. We all know that regular smoking can lead to severe lung cancer. Now visualize it as if it has become a reality. Think about how much money you would have to spend on medicine. Think about the dreams you want to achieve. Whenever you feel tempted, think about your biggest fear and see it happening. 4. Try to distract yourself. Stop thinking about your temptations and focus on other important things. Keep your mind busy with exercises, reading, or any work. Distract yourself until you get rid of the temptations. By following these strategies, you can overcome distractions and stay focused on your journey toward self-discipline. Conclusion. This summary has provided you with many effective practices for developing self-discipline. It has shown you that self-discipline starts with knowing your why. Creating a solid foundation increases your chances of achieving your goals. You have also learned that self-discipline stops you from making excuses. Trusting your emotions won't get things done, so do what you need to do and stop complaining. Additionally, this summary has taught you how to create an effective action plan to help you improve. An action plan makes you more consistent and responsible. Finally, you learned that temptations are everywhere. Now you know how to deal with potential problems and fix them. Remember, these practices won't work if you don't improve yourself and stay consistent. This summary has shown you the way to succeed in life, but it won't be possible without taking action. We all know that change is difficult. Building self-discipline is challenging. In this process, you might make many mistakes and fail, but failure can't harm you as long as you don't give up. If you keep the spirit of fighting, getting up after falling, and encouraging yourself, success will come to you. Once you become successful, no one will remember your mistakes. By listening to this summary, you have already taken the first step. So stop wasting time and start working on achieving your dreams. Stay consistent, stay disciplined, and you will become what you have always wanted to be. Thank you for listening to this audiobook summary of Self-Discipline Mindset by Curtis Leone. If you found this summary helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful summaries. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload new content. We'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback, so please leave a comment below. What strategies are you planning to implement from this summary? Let us know how it works for you. Remember, your journey to self-discipline starts now. Now keep pushing forward, stay motivated, and never give up on your dreams. Until next time, stay disciplined and take care.